Today, we're getting into One OK Rock for the first time on the channel.
Yeah, so this is the first time I'm learning about One OK Rock, but they are a Japanese rock band.
That's right. And we're doing Renegades today, a live performance from 2023.
Their Luxury Disease tour.
Yeah, this seems to be making the rounds on YouTube. Came up in our feed as a recommendation. We thought, well, this sounds new. Might be kind of cool to check out a rock band from Japan. And we've been introduced to all different kinds of international flavor on our channel. And it's been so much fun learning about different musical acts that are obviously talented, but you don't hear about them because you're in a different part of the world. And you guys have been amazing in educating us. So we encourage you to do that on this video as well in the comments section. Sam, what do you know about One OK Rock?
Not very much aside from what we just read, but this is a cool song here because it was co-written with Ed Sheeran, so that got it some international recognition and kind of put it on the map in other places. But it also gained a lot of recognition within Japan because it's actually the theme song for a popular manga series there.
And you were saying that you have some art history when it comes to manga?
Yeah, I was telling Phil a fun fact. When I was in elementary school, I bought a how to draw manga characters book that taught me how to draw manga characters.
And I didn't even know what a manga character was. Yeah. So I've just learned something already today, and I'm about to learn a little bit more about One OK Rock. And this song originally came out in 2021 as a single, and then the album was released in 2022, Luxury Disease. And this performance here is from 2023. So we've got a timeline of events, and you guys can add any other songs maybe from this performance in 2023 as well. Anything else that I'm forgetting about One OK Rock, Sam?
I was just going to say that it did pretty well too. It topped the digital charts in Japan, and the album went to top 5, and they had historically leading up to this like a bunch of top 5 albums.
Yeah, apparently they're massive and have a huge following, and that's where you guys come in right now. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Wasn't sure if there was an audio.
I know. I was like, am I just not hearing it? That's cool.
Gotta fire my soul. I rest my face in this broken system. Got love for my home. If you cry, is there anyone listening? What if we got a generation? We want an open conversation. Follow me on this road. No, we gotta let go. For all of the times that they say it's impossible. They build the hurdles, the wars, and the obstacles. While we're together, you know we're unstoppable now. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not a fate. We can be renegades. I'm here for you. I'm here for me. Let's start again. We can be the renegades. Say it.
Wow.
They've been holding us down. They've been telling us to change our voices. But we don't part of the crowd. We made our bed and we make our own choices. We may be underestimated, but I know one day we will make it. Time to say it out loud. We're young and we're proud. We come on, we casa nella età. You so we gotta fight for the rights and the things we love now. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not a fate. We can be renegades.
All right, Sam, I feel like you might be enjoying this one.
I love this. This isn't really what I was expecting at all, though. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this.
What kind of threw you off? What are you enjoying about the performance or the song thus far?
Well, it's definitely rock, but I feel like I wasn't expecting the vocal to be so smooth.
Great vocal, amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome. But I don't know. I was just expecting it to be maybe more of like a grittier rock vocal going into it. I don't know why. I just kind of was my preconceived notion, and like a really hard hitting sound. Whereas I feel like it does have this great rock sound, but his vocal is not that like, growling, gritty kind of rock vocal that a lot of others are. But I love it. It's super clear, super smooth and polished. You got obviously a really wide dynamic range. And I feel like this could have a lot of commercial appeal as well. Like it's very like smooth and put together well.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's amazing. I mean, we're coming back to an amazing performance venue as well. I mean, the Japanese experiences that we've had thus far on the channel from the concert goers have been so sensational. The energy is always awesome, and I need to get to a concert in Japan. But great performance. I mean, the energy, I just love the transmission of the energy from the artists, kind of builds into this climax vocal performance, but then the audience feeds off of that, bringing that call back with the audience. And then, I just love the vibe. The groove is fantastic as well. So I'm really, really impressed with One OK Rock right off the bat here.
Yeah. I'll say more when we continue.
And the things we love now. I'm not afraid to tear it down and put it up again. It's not our face. We could be renegades. I'm here for you. You're here for me. Let's start again. We could be the renegades.
Look at that. Crazy.
Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready to fly. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not our face. We could be the renegades.
Fire.
I'm here for you. You're here for me. Let's start again. We could be the renegades.
Wow.
So many people.
Really insane stuff. So many positive things to say. First experience with One OK Rock was awesome. And, easily overlooked that they're a Japanese group. They're singing in English and it sounds so fluent, so perfect. The whole setup of the stage, I loved the view that we had, the camera work that was
Camera was
awesome.
Good.
The quality of it, but then, the icing on top is that this is a live performance, and I assume that it was the original audio. Sometimes they clean things up. I don't know. You guys can give me more insights because it's our first time reacting to it. But for a live performance, the clarity in this, the quality in this, second to none. Really outstanding.
Yeah, I totally agree. Another thing that I really like about this, speaking about the song itself, is that it's this song almost about, standing up for what you believe in and not being oppressed and, fighting, but it's in a way that it's uplifting and motivating, I find. Like with that message, you could kind of take a route that's super angry and aggressive and like pushing back in an angry, aggressive way. But to me, this is like channeling that anger, that oppression in like a purposeful and empowering way, which I really like. And it's funny because I probably wouldn't have picked up on it if we didn't read it in advance. But going into this knowing that Ed Sheeran had influence on this, I can definitely see that for sure.
And what
There's certain things. Well, even just like the way that, like how there's certain like elongated syllables and like certain words and like the way that the notes go like lower and then higher. Like I just noticed similarities to some of his music.
Interesting.
Not a ton of stuff, but I
Yeah.
can like see that the fingerprints are there.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that at all, but perhaps you guys can.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I've probably listened to more Ed Sheeran than you have.
You
So
certainly have. I have almost a zero experience with Ed Sheeran, so maybe that's something for us to do in the future as well. But we love your insights, guys. So you got to do that now on this one and tell us where we should go next. I'm sure you would like to listen to more, Sam.
I would love to. I'm definitely adding this to my playlist.
There you go. And back to the messaging that you had said. I felt that as well. You know, it's great. It's poetic in the sense that you're not being afraid to burn it down and build it back up again, right? It's like you got to start from scratch sometimes to get where you ultimately want to go. It's like, one step back, two steps forward idea, and really resonate with that message as well. So give us more insights down below, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks for watching.